Have you ever thought that one morning, you might not be able to stand up on your own? No accident, no injury, no warning, just legs that can no longer lift you from your favorite chair. This isn't just something to imagine. It's a reality happening every day to millions of older adults, and most don't even realize it until it's too late. Do you know what's the scariest part? It's not the pain. It's not the illness. It's the silence of those early warning signs, the things you once thought were normal, but are actually urgent messages from your body. You get up more slowly. Your calves tire more quickly. You start avoiding the stairs. Then one day, you lose your balance and you're afraid of falling. We don't grow old because of age. We grow weak because we ignore the quiet warnings from our own legs. And one day, it could be you or someone you love who needs help just to get out of bed and start the day. But today, you have a chance to stop that from happening. Let me tell you about Walter, a 71-year-old from Oregon. He used to be strong and active, loved gardening, even climbed ladders to fix his gutters. He never thought about getting weaker. But then he started to feel discomfort when bending down. His steps grew heavier, and nighttime leg cramps became more frequent. It wasn't until he slipped in the bathroom and couldn't get up on his own that he realized he had ignored the early signs for far too long. And that's what I want you to notice today. Early warning sign number 1. You take longer to stand up. If you need to push off with your hands or lean forward to rise from a chair, it means your thigh muscles, glutes, and knees are getting weaker. Don't blame it on sitting too long. Your body doesn't lie. Every time you get up a bit slower, it's your legs slowly losing the strength to support you. Have you noticed yourself standing up more slowly than before? If so, think back to the last time and type number 1 in the comments. Early warning sign number 2. You walk slower with shorter steps. You used to take longer, confident strides. Now, are you dragging your feet? Do you look down more while walking just to make sure? That's a sign your nerves and muscles are no longer working in sync. And it's happening quietly day by day. Early warning sign number 3. Nighttime leg cramps. Nothing wakes an older adult like a sudden leg cramp in the middle of the night. Most people think it's the cold or not drinking enough water. But often, it's your body warning you. A lack of magnesium, potassium, or calcium is throwing off the balance between your nerves and muscles. If you have leg cramps more than twice a week, take it as a serious alarm bell. Early warning sign number 4. You avoid stairs. You used to climb 2 or 3 steps without thinking. But now, just one flight leaves your thighs sore and your breath short. Do you find yourself choosing the elevator instead of the stairs? It's not laziness. It's your thighs and knees, the muscles that power you upward, getting weaker. Skipping the stairs today could turn into skipping walks tomorrow. Have you ever taken the elevator, even for just one floor? Type number 4 if you've done it. It's okay. We're here to understand what's happening inside our bodies, together. Now take a moment, not to be afraid, but to be grateful for your legs. They've carried you through so many roads, so many springtimes, stood firm when you were tired. And now, they just need a little care, at the right time, to regain the strength they truly deserve. If this video touched something inside you, please hit like and subscribe to the VITAGO channel. Not for the algorithm, but for your health, your strength, and your independence. And now that we've uncovered a few of these early warning signs, I'd like to take you to the next part, where we'll reveal even more silent signals and talk about simple, specific things you can start doing today. When Mr. Walter realized his legs weren't the same anymore, he didn't blame anyone. He simply said something to me that I'll never forget. I should have paid attention when I started slowing down. I shouldn't have waited until I fell. And I know, you might be at that stage too, where the signs are still small, but quietly building up. So, please stay with me on this journey, because the next 3 signs are often mistaken, or worse, ignored. Early sign number 5, numbness or tingling in your feet. If your feet start to feel less sensitive, or like you're walking on cotton, this isn't just poor blood flow. It could be a sign of peripheral nerve damage, something common in older adults, people with diabetes, or those with weak circulation. Here's a simple test. Close your eyes, then lightly press your fingertip on the sole of your foot. If you can't feel it clearly or your reaction is delayed, treat that as a serious warning. Early sign number 6, losing your balance easily. Have you ever lost balance while turning around, showering, or bending down to pick something up? That unsteady feeling isn't coming from your head. It's a sign the connection between your brain, nerves, and legs is starting to break down. Maybe you haven't fallen yet, but each near fall brings you one step closer to a real injury. If an older adult breaks a hip, their chance of losing independence can go up to 50%. So if you've felt unsteady even once a week, please don't shrug it off. Early sign number 7, legs tire quickly during short walks. Do you go to the grocery store and want to find a chair after just 10 minutes? You used to walk in the park for 30 minutes, but now your calves are tired after just 5. This is your body's way of saying, my muscles are tightening. My blood flow is slowing down. I don't have the energy to keep going. You might not feel sick, but this is a real message from your legs. If any of these 3 signs feel familiar to you, type number 2 in the comments. It's not admitting weakness. It's the first step to getting stronger again. So what can you do? First, understand this. Your body isn't asking you to go to the gym or run every morning. Sometimes, just 3 simple movements in the morning can restart the connection between your nerves, muscles, and blood flow. Here's one to try. Stand near a chair, lightly hold on, and raise your heels off the ground. Hold for 5 seconds, then lower down. Do this 10 times every morning. This was one of the many exercises I taught to Ms. Margie, 68, from Florida. After 2 weeks, she messaged me, I no longer get nighttime cramps, and I can stand up without using my hands. Or, try the simple heel-to-toe shift. While standing still, shift your weight from your heels to your toes, and back again. You might feel the blood flowing more clearly, and your legs come back to life. But movement is just one part. Your diet matters too. Your leg muscles need protein to rebuild, vitamin D to absorb calcium, potassium, magnesium, and calcium to help muscles contract smoothly. If you've been eating irregularly or mostly processed foods, try adding 1 egg at breakfast, half an avocado or 1 banana per day, a handful of pumpkin seeds, almonds, or Greek yogurt as a snack. This isn't a strict or complicated diet. This is going back to a way of eating that supports and loves your legs. If you'd like me to make a video showing simple exercises to strengthen your legs in just 5 minutes a day, leave a comment saying, I want to join. If enough of you are interested, I'll make a special video so we can move together every morning, gently and in a way that works for everyone. Now, you've got some clear actions to take. But we're not done yet. We still haven't covered the final 3 warning signs, the most dangerous signals your legs send right before they lose serious mobility. So don't go just yet. Let me guide you through to the end of this journey, where you won't just recognize the signs, but you'll be able to change what's happening to your precious legs. We've walked together through the quiet but clear warning signs of weak legs. And now listen closely, because these next 3 signs aren't just warnings. They're alarm bells, telling you that your body is beginning to lose control. Early sign number 8, frequent nighttime leg cramps. You wake up at 2 or 3 in the morning, curling your leg from a sharp pain in your calf. The cramp comes fast, intense, and sometimes you have to sit up and massage for an hour before falling back asleep. Cramps aren't just about dehydration or tired muscles. For seniors, they're often signs of electrolyte imbalance, declining nerve muscle function, and reduced blood flow to your leg tissues while resting. If this happens at least twice a week, it's not a small issue anymore. Early sign number 9, needing your hands to stand up. When you sit down on the couch, do you need to push off with both hands to stand up? When getting out of bed, do you hold the bed frame or need someone to help? This means your leg muscles, especially your thighs and glutes, can no longer generate enough force to lift your body. And the heartbreaking part is, many people think this is just normal aging. But it's not. It's muscle loss, loss of independence, and loss of freedom if you don't take action soon. Early sign number 10, avoiding movement because you're afraid of falling. This is the most painful sign of all. And it doesn't come from your body. It comes from your mind. When you start avoiding walks, skipping steps, or hesitating to go outside. It's not because you're lazy. It's because you're scared. Scared of slipping. Scared of losing your balance. Scared of falling and no one being there to help. When fear replaces movement, your legs weaken faster than any illness ever could. And in that moment, you lose control of your own life. If you see yourself in any of these 3 signs, don't stay silent. Type number 3 in the comments below. Not to share illness, but to show that you're still listening, still aware, still determined to keep your legs strong. Do you know what an 82-year-old man once told me when I asked, if you could go back 10 years, what would you do differently? He answered without hesitation, I would get up every morning and walk for 10 minutes, even if I felt tired, lazy, or had back pain. Because now, I just wish I could stand up without someone holding my hand. You don't have to wait until you're 82 to start. You only need to start today. The miracle of your legs isn't about how far they can take you. It's about this, that you can take a step on your own, with freedom, with dignity, with confidence, even if it's just a few small steps each day. That's independence. That's dignity. That's life. If you've watched this far, I want to say thank you. Because you're not just caring for your legs, you're caring for your future. And maybe even the future of your parents or someone you love. If you found this video helpful, click like so YouTube knows you want more content like this. And if you'd like to join thousands of others choosing a healthier life each day, click subscribe so you never miss another video from Vitago. Please share this video with a loved one so their legs won't grow weak in silence. And always remember, we don't grow old because of age. We grow old when we stop moving forward.